We got drunk and read graffiti from the walls of Pompeii. Toasted to the ruin waiting in the light of day. Intoxicated by the moment more than from the wine. Knowing that all good things, they fall in time. I say, hold me like there will never be another night. There's no need to pretend that anything's alright. Hold me like the only word we know is goodbye. Till the ashes fall from the sky. Clouds come, there'll be no time to save ourselves. So when the fire rains down, I can only hope I've loved you well. We're going down together, at least it'll all be over fast. Too hot to last. I say, hold me like there will never be another night. There's no need to pretend that anything's alright. Hold me like the only word we know is goodbye. Till the ashes fall from the sky. Till ashes fall from the sky. And in 2,000 years, will the evidence still be here? Will our beating hearts be found laying underground? Will people pass by with tears in their eyes and know that this was real and say yes, this is how it feels? Hold me like there will never be another night. There's no need to pretend that anything's alright. Hold me like the only word we know is goodbye. Till the ashes fall from the sky. Till ashes fall from the sky. Hold me till ashes fall from the sky. There may never be another night. There may never be another night. There's a look in your eyes that I recognize, and that pair of shoes, well, I've worn them too. You got hit with the real thing when you were just having fun. Now you're sitting here reeling from the things that you've done, what you've done. What you've done is break a heart that's willing. You were so scared of what you'd become. Now you can't seem to shake that feeling that she was the one. So you're putting all these miles between you, 'cause all you know to do is run. You can't take the chance she might see you in spite of what you've done. Oh, what you've done. What you've done. Now comes the critical part. What you choose to do with your heart. Risk the bite and the sting, or go chase the next shiny thing. What you've done is break a heart that's willing. You were so scared of what you'd become. Now you can't seem to shake that feeling that she was the one. So you're putting all these miles between you, 'cause all you know to do is run. You can't take the chance she might see you in spite of what you've done. But you gotta have a heart that's willing. You gotta be who you become. Gotta risk it all for that feeling if she is the one. If you take back the miles between you, you tell her you don't wanna run. Well, I'm willing to bet she'll forgive you what you've done. But you gotta have a heart that's willing. If you have a heart that's willing, if you have a heart that's willing to be undone. I'm wrist deep in a bottle, and you're halfway on my mind. If I keep going with no throttle, there's no telling what I find, what I find. Telling what I find, baby, what I find. You got married to some girl, and I just married my regret. If there's a better way to handle this, then I ain't found it yet, ain't found it yet. Found it yet,
I'm glad you find this relaxing. And need to remember to actually mute the microphone.
Take me down to the water, take me all the way down.
Or subtitle the songs. Or turn up the music so it can do it better. I don't know.
Leave me down to that water, watch me float or let me drown.
So yeah, last week was
there's something in me howling, getting thirstier with age. And the thing I rather wouldn't see comes rattling its cage, rattling its cage.
Was it stroking the wild peacock's
rattling its cage, rattling that cage.
But that's a huge mouthful. So
take me down to the water, take me all the way down.
starting with commencement.
Lay me down to that water, watch me float or let me drown.
Bring the right hand up as if you're holding the or if you just picked up the foot. Step out with the right foot. Shift your weight over to the foot as you bring the hands together as if you're stroking down the edges of that foot.
Give me my slow gin quick.
This hand here as you imagine.
I take my bourbon neat. Just something to do the trick till I get back on my feet. Yeah. Well, if your heart's got a crack,
It should
know
just
they
be my
say
words
the time
now.
can ease you. In the meantime,
Hopefully.
Whiskey Jack offers a little anesthesia,
See how this
anesthesia.
goes. So
A
again,
little anesthesia, anesthesia.
right hand, lower hand.
You got married to that girl, honey. I just married my regret. If there's a better way to handle this kid, I ain't found it yet, ain't found it yet. Ain't found it yet, ain't found it yet. Take me down to the water, take me all the way down. Lead me down to that water, watch me float or let me drown. Take me down to the water, take me all the way down.
That should be better, right?
Down,
Let me know.
Lead me down to that water, watch me float or let me drown.
So again, from the same angle, start with commencement, and then lift the right hand up, left hand up. So you bring the right hand over, step out with the right foot, draw across, and out and over.
Call it crazy,
And out and
call
over is
it
translated, I
dread,
don't know. That's cute.
but I'm all messed up in the head. Got a pair of feet so cold they can't be worn by the devil's cold.
I appreciate you
You got
enjoying the vibe,
eyes for only
tolerating
me,
the vibe, letting the vibe flow. But
but
yeah,
I
feel free to
like
interrupt me
everything I
anytime.
see. You picture that long aisle and I keep walking single file.
Let's go. We'll do it one more time from this angle. And
And now I'm
repeat it
staring
a few
down the
times,
barrel of
facing
rain.
away from the camera.
The life before me dangling by an apron string. Something inside me tighter than a coiled spring is gonna break. What will it take? What will it take?
Tail left. It is very much all about flow.
Baby, you can't blame the booze. Whatever makes this easier on you. I hope your heart's the last to break in my long line of bad mistakes.
So going the other way here.
'Cause I'm
I'll
staring
talk through
down the
it
barrel of a rain.
first time and then just repeat it a few times.
The life before me dangling by an apron string. Something inside me tighter than a coiled spring's about to break. What will it
While get your hands close
take?
together and bring them apart.
What will it take?
And then with the right hand up and facing upwards,
What
and the
will
left
it
hand down and facing down.
take?
Then you bring that left hand
What will it
underneath.
take?
Rotate the right hand over.
What will it
Now, if you've been able to follow along with that description of what's happening, that's great. I'm going to do a completely different way of describing it. The move is the same, I'm just going to be talking about it differently. Start with commencement.
When they ask me what I
Lift
think
the
of
left
you,
hand up, bring the right hand over. Shift the weight, step out with the right foot, shift the weight to that right foot.
it's been a while
And as you're shifting
since
the
I
weight over,
saw you
fold that left arm
around.
down. And then bring the right arm up as you pull the left arm down.
Shallow water makes somebody drown.
And then step out with the right foot, or left foot, sorry. Bring the left arm over. And
If
fold
I
the
had
arms
a
together.
shot for every
and draw
time
them
you
apart.
cross my mind, all them stills would be pumping lightning over time. And maybe I couldn't get enough to make myself forget. But not yet.
It's the
Not
exact same move,
yet.
just talking about it in the sense of moving the arms opposed to interacting
Well,
with
it's
imaginary
broken
objects.
and my arms are weak. From holding on to all the words I
Few more
shouldn't
times here.
speak. I rub my ring finger like a worry stone. Pick up, put down, turn off the phone.
And when you bring that arm over, you're bringing it underneath the hand that's
This
above.
might never
both sides.
be the kind of love I wanted
Drawing
to,
across each time.
but I will
hands line
settle
up
for the
underneath each
little
other.
I can have of you. Maybe
Draw.
someday we'll take a risk and lay our bets. But not yet. I need the day to start.
And if I was teaching in a class,
I
I'd be able
need
to
you
go
to break my heart.
through adjusting and suggesting what you need done.
Baby, just break
There is a lot of
my
freedom of
heart.
expression in Tai Chi. There is just the key points that each move has, and there's a lot of room to flow
It's been a while
among those
since
the
I
moves.
saw you around. Yeah, but even shallow
What do I mean by
water
that?
makes
For example,
somebody drown.
start when you start the step. Let's do a commencement again, just because we're still in the beginning stage here. You can start with stepping out and then forming the hands and drawing through as you shift the weight. Or you can move the hands, start the hand motions, and then step
Next
out.
room
Both of those are
makes
equally
me
correct.
stop in my tracks.
It's about
You
finding
look the
where
same
your
way when
personal
I met
flow and
you.
form are.
I can't help looking back. The air turns cool in this haunted town. Every leaf from memory drifting down. The song of summer replaced by a high lonesome sound.
Any questions from the chat?
I'm not
And I
gonna
will
say I wish
do
I'd
this,
never known.
2 more times, one going directly
God
at the
knows
camera
that
and
ain't
one
the
directly away.
case. Fall rushes
We've already
in
covered
and
most
your
of the directions here.
spirit comes walking
Let's go.
this place. 'cause I know that I'm just gonna see you again. 10 years have passed just like a day. The wound as fresh as when you went away. It's all I can do to fall on my knees and pray. Hey, hey, I'm not gonna say I wish I'd never known you. God knows that ain't the case. Fall rushes in and your spirit comes a walking this place. Maybe I'll make it this year without crying for you every day. Then when the winter gets here, I can send this phantom on its way. I'm not gonna say I wish I'd never known you. God knows that ain't the case, no. Fall rushes in
We're
and
gonna talk
your
through it one more time
spirit
here.
comes a walking
Then
this
I'm going to turn the music back up as a warning, and we'll go through the
September's when I miss
we'll
you
see you next week.
most. September's when I miss you most.
That's not
September's when I miss you most.
left hand up,
It's when I
bringing the right hand
feel
over, stepping out with the right foot, drawing the hands across. And the right hand goes up, the left hand goes down.
when I
Hands
feel
flip over, left hand comes over, left foot steps out, shifting the weight over to the left foot. So fold those arms in, drawing them across, and repeating that motion. Just feeling that nice flow there.
on the outside looking in, wondering where the end begins.
I'm going to turn the music back up here, and
Are we more than just our time? Am I wasting all of mine? I can't move from this place. I can't move from this place. Can't remember where we started. Now we're both just broken hearted. In this struggle, no one wins. Same old lovers in new skins. We won't move from this place. We won't move from this place. We're broken, you know, like that city in the desert. Built just for show and not for shelter. But you won't move from this place. You won't move from this place. You won't move from this place. Would I rather burn than freeze? Do I aim for the stars, or do I aim to please? Can I move from this place? Can I move from this place? Can I move from this place? I can move from this place. I can move from this place. I can move. There's nothing sweeter than a wrong turn when we've got nothing but time. The day laid open like a canvas and feeling nothing but fine. And I'm pretending not to notice your hand is moving toward my thigh. I just keep looking out the window. I hope we keep on driving. I don't wanna be nowhere except to where you wanna go. Baby, put the top down, take me someplace I don't know, down a back road. I'm not what you'd call easygoing. I like to have things all planned out, but you were wholly unexpected. I'm learning that's what life's about. And I don't wanna be nowhere except to where you wanna go. Baby, put the top down, take me someplace I don't know, down a back road. Sometimes you have to take a detour to find out where you're meant to go. I'd have just walked right by you if I'd stayed on the straight and narrow. We'll pull off somewhere unfamiliar and spread our blankets on the ground. Your arms feel something like the hope that I'd lost, but now I've found. I don't wanna be nowhere except to where you wanna go. Baby, put the top down, we'll find some place we don't know, down a back road. Down a back road. So while we've got it to learn, why don't we keep on driving? Sitting up on the roof at our parents' house, we're counting the days until we can get out. One more Monday is coming on fast. For the small town survivors at the head of the class. They asked were we fine. We said yes every time, hoping that someone would see through the lie. We were the other girls, raised on pretending that there was a part for us in that storybook ending. And now that we're grown, we see we're not alone. What do we find? The other girls were here all the time. Pushing on through, keeping our heads down. Dodging sticks and stones with our hearts on the ground. Running out of places to keep all that shame. Until just someone calls us by our name. I see who you are, and I know your scars, because they're the same ones I've got on my heart. We were the other girls, raised on pretending that there was a part for us in that storybook ending. And now that we're grown, we see we're not alone. What do we find? The other girls were here all the time. The other girls were here all the time. The other girls are here all the time. Sitting up on the roof at your parents' house, you're counting the days until you can come out.